Hi everyone, so I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about glass files because I do get a lot of questions as far as which glass files are the best, and I just so happened to find a really good set of glass crystal files on a website called Newfrog.com, and this set comes with 4 crystal glass files, as you can see, which is really more than you would need, but they would make a really great gift if you want to give one to your mother, your sister, your wife. And they come in their own little individual pack right here. Now these will cost you $2.85, and what I love about these files, I'm going to tell you some of the pros of these files from newfrog.com, and then I will also go through some of the cons. Well, the pro part of it is that you get 4, which, like I said, if you do happen to break one, or if you want to give some away as a gift, that's a great idea. And they're all purple, so they don't have anything fancy on them or anything like that. You could totally bling them out if you wish. You could put some rhinestones on them and make them the way that you like them. But one of the things that I love is, like I said, it has its own little case, so once you finish using it, you just put it back here and store it in your drawer. The next thing that I love is that it has a grit on both sides of the file. So both of the sides are with a fine grit that you can file your nails. And I really do like the way they file. And remember, with the glass file, you don't really have to go in only one direction. I think that's just a perception that people have, and a lot of companies say that you should file in one direction, but it's not so with a glass file, because the grit on a glass file is very, very fine, as opposed to an emery board where the grit is very, very coarse for your nails. And that's what I like. It has dual sides, and it's easy to disinfect. You can just use a manicure brush with a little bit of disinfecting soap or a little bit of tea tree oil in your spray bottle, and you can clean it right up. And it's fairly light. I wouldn't say that it's probably the lightest nail file that I've ever had, specifically a glass file, but it is fairly light. I will have all the information in the description bar below, you guys. You can go and check it out, but I think for $2.85 you really cannot go wrong. And especially, like I said, that you get 4, so if you do happen to drop one on a floor and it does break, you can always just have 3 other ones as backups. And now I want to talk to you guys about the cons of the particular glass file from newfrog.com. Well, one of the things that I wish that it was a little bit thinner. As you can see, the thickness of it is a little bit thick. However, if your nails are long, this should not be a problem, because you can still stick the file underneath your nails, as you can see right here. It goes right under the corners of your nails. But if your nails are very short, like my pointer finger here, it's really hard to wedge the file on the sides. However much, you don't really need to file the sides as much, because that can also cause your nail to crack and break more. And now I want to talk to you guys about some of the differences between this newfrog.com file and one of the other ones that I happen to have, and I've had this for several years. It's one from Nail Tech, and I bought this at Ulta a long time ago, and it comes with its own carry case, which is really nice. And I like this a little bit more because it protects the glass file from getting shattered, even if it does fall onto the ground, let's say, as opposed to this. But let me show you guys the difference between my Nail Tech file and the Newfrog nail file. If you look at the thickness of this file, it's very, very thin compared to the thickness of the Newfrog file. As you can see, what a big difference there is. However, the grit on the Nail Tech file is a little bit finer, and it does have grit on both sides. This is also easy to disinfect and clean, but this will cost you almost $20. So, I mean, you do get what you pay for, I suppose, but if you're not really picky as far as the thickness goes, because you can still achieve what you want with this file no matter what, and you're only going to be paying $2.85 as opposed to the $20 for the Nail Tech, then this is the perfect file for you. So like I said again, you guys, I think it's a really great deal, and I'm really glad I got it because I will definitely be giving some of these to my family members. And for $2.85, you really cannot go wrong. These are good quality. Like I said, the grit is nice and pretty. It's not very fine. I think I wish the Nail Tech file, if this Nail Tech file had the grit of the Newfrog one, I would have been happier. However, they both work the same. There's not much difference other than the thinness of the dimension of the file. They're both the same length. Both of them are the same length, and the Newfrog nail file is a little bit wider than the Nail Tech one, I would say. Just here at the tip, if you can see the difference, just a little bit, but not by much. But like I said, it's a really good file, you guys, and I do recommend this to anybody who has been looking for a really good glass crystal file. You can find it on newfrog.com. I will have the information in the description bar below this video. Click there, it will take you directly to the link, and that's where you guys can find really good glass files for really affordable prices. And thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and commenting if you have. I will see you all in my next video.